Hello world and all who inhabit it. Now, know what you're thinking. Is that a baby crib? Yes, it is. I'm currently living with my sister. She just had a baby, like literally the baby is 2 weeks old. But I'm staying with her for a little while she figures this whole baby situation out. So this is my room. Wow. So today is my first proper video and I put out a poll on Instagram like what look should I do, and not everyone, but like there was a good majority of the people who voted for sunset. It was actually really close with rainbow, but sunset still won. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. I already have my base on and my eyebrows on because I did not want my first ever video for me to be, wow, no eyebrows, we love. So yeah, I'm just gonna do one eye on camera. I'll do the other one off of camera later, but here we go. So first we're going to prime our eyelid. I have a little mirror right here, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. We're gonna prime our eyelid. I'm just using concealer, and always set it with powder when you're finished. So now that our eyelid is all primed, I'm going to be using mostly the James Charles palette. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't have the little plastic sheet that tells me what all the names are, so I'm just gonna tell you what the colors are. Woo! So first we're gonna go in with a fluffy blending brush. And I'm going to dip into this shade next to the orange. I don't know. And I'm gonna put that right in my crease mostly, but I'm gonna blend it upwards just a touch. Hi, Max. Come here. Silly boy. Okay. Just make sure that that's real nice and blended. And now we're going to, with the same brush, dip into that bright orange shade right here. We're going to put that mostly above that first shade, but also blend it in. Okay, now we are going to dip into the brightest yellow. Did we change positions? Maybe, because my camera just fell. We love. And it's not really a camera. I'm using my phone. I have a real camera at home, but that's in Ohio and I'm in California. Woo! Okay. So back to what I was doing. I'm going to now dip into the brightest yellow shade. I'm pretty sure that one's called B. Don't know why that one stuck out to me, but that one and Benny, both, I know exactly where they're at. I don't know, but we're gonna blend this yellow just into our brow bone. Nothing too crazy, but it's a sunset. You gotta have some yellow in there, you know? All right. Can you see all the colors on camera? I don't know, maybe. Next, we are going to take a fluffy C-shaped brush and we are going to dip into the brightest red color right here. Again, don't know the name of it, but we're gonna use it. So now I'm just gonna pack that underneath of the crease, but blend it in towards the crease. that looks a lot more intense on camera than it does in real life. I don't know if I love or hate that. Woo! Okay. Now we're going to dip into this shade right here. Don't know what it's called. Well, Stephanie, start a YouTube channel. It'll be legit. Right. My camera fell again, so I took it off of the stand I had it on, and now we're a bit lower, we're a bit closer, and now you can see the mattress that we rolled out of a box and put on the floor. So back to what I was doing, I was dipping into this color and I was putting it on my lid, but I was pretty much done with that, so I don't know why I did it again. We love. So now I'm going to take our fluffy brush and just kind of help blend everything upwards. With sunset looks, it's very, very important to blend everything. And the thing I like a lot about this palette is it's really easy to blend, but all of the colors kind of stay their own color. Nothing really gets like mudded together. Nothing really looks bad when you blend it. I don't know. I love Morphe palettes in general, and I just think that this palette in particular has all the colors I would ever need in my life. Except for like a shimmery yellow. They have like gold, but it's not the same. Also, what I'm doing right now is just kind of dipping back into our shades up here because I felt like they weren't as dark and intense as the shades on our lid. So we just gotta fix that sometimes. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, now that everything is blended, I'm going to dip into this dark pink, magenta-y color. I don't know. And we're going to put that just on like the base of our lid. And we're going to blend it into that one color above it, but try not to go too much further. There we go. Okay, so now the next part is more of a personal preference if you would choose to do it or not. What I am going to do is to carve out just like a little spot that I'm going to put kind of a halo eye effect. But mostly it's going to be the sun in our sunset. I don't know. So what I'm going to do is dip into concealer on a flat head. I feel like I'm hunched over so you guys can see what's going on. When my camera was set up, I was able to sit like this, and now I cannot. Wow, way to get distracted, Stephanie. Okay, so I'm dipping into just a little bit of concealer on a flat brush. And I'm going to make our little halo here. Now usually with a halo eye, I kind of like blend it outwards, but for this one, I'm trying to keep it kind of like a circle for the sun. All right, not my best work, not my worst work. So I'm gonna go ahead and set that with some more B, which is our yellow shade. I'm just going to pack that right on in there. I'm gonna put B everywhere that we just put concealer. I'm using like a flat kind of fluffy brush for that. Okay, now I know what you're thinking. That doesn't have the wow factor that a halo eye should have. And you're right. So I'm going to go into Violet Voss Rainbow. It's called The Rainbow. And I'm going to dip into the shade I don't even know. Everything, I think it's Buttercup. It's like kind of scratched off. So we're gonna dip into Buttercup, which is this very gorgeous gold. And it's really just a shimmery yellow. And that's the one thing missing from the James Charles palette. But it's fine because we can support more than one person, right? And that just gives you that wow factor we were looking for. Now, my personal problem, is that I can't seem to color in the line. So I'm gonna sweep some of this gold away with our fluffy brush. There we go. So it was never there. I'm gonna go ahead and go off camera, do the other eye, and put some eyeliner on before we go into the next step. Side note, I have good news and bad news. Good news is this eye turned out so good. I'm so proud of that. Bad news, I didn't film it. So for the remainder of the video, I'll be working on this side of my face because I'm much more proud of this eye. So I'm gonna finish this one up real fast and show you guys the rest on this one. Okay, I'm back and this eye is all complete. So I'm gonna show you what I did over here, but on this eye, because let's be real here, this one looks so much better. I know, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't switch sides. I decided I liked this one. So I went ahead and put a wing on, and so what I'm going to do now is dip back into the Violet Voss Rainbow palette, and I'm going to dip into the shade Royal, just on a flathead brush on the very tip. And we're going to put that on towards the inside, but not all the way up to our inner corner, and blend it a little more than halfway, but really close to halfway back. I'm going to use the mirror that comes in this because it's going to be a little easier to get it real close to my lash line. Alright, now we're going to dip into Indigo in this same palette, and we're going to blend that all the way up our wing, and then back down and blend it into the blue. All right, now, whoa, something's in my eye. Anyways, now we're going to take a small, kind of rounded brush, mostly flat, and we're going to dip it back into Buttercup in this palette. We're going to put that on our inner corner. Just pack it on in there. We want to glow. Blend it a little bit into the blue and a little bit into those colors up above. And now we're going to dip into the shade Pearl. It looks white, but every time I've used it, there have been yellow tones showing through it a lot. So I figured it would look really nice, and I think it does. So we're going to dip into Pearl, and we're just going to layer that on top of Buttercup. Once again, blending it just slightly, but mostly want our inner corners to pop. All right, I'm going to pop on some lashes real fast off camera. All right, so while I have a little bit of daylight left, this is the final look. You can't see anything. So this eye definitely turned out dramatically better than this one, and I'm not sure why I did the exact same steps, but this is it. This is my first YouTube look. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any tips and tricks for me, let me know. Please subscribe. I'm really trying to make this a thing. I really enjoy filming the videos, so hopefully you guys enjoy watching the videos. If you did, please like it, because if you like it, then other people will end up seeing it. If other people see it, they might subscribe, and I might actually be a YouTuber one day. I'm going to go try and find some good lighting to take some pictures in, and if I figure out how to insert them at the end, I will. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you bear with me through my phone videos for at least a little while till I get everything figured out and I get settled in and everything. So thank you so much again for watching and for voting. Follow me on Instagram. I'll link that below. That's where I get all my video ideas. I always will put polls up and I'll be like, hey, what video should I do next? That's probably how I'm going to do this whole thing, because I am not super creative on coming up with things on my own, and then when I do, I come up with like 16 things. I'm like, do I really want to film 16 videos? So that's how we got this look. Thanks again for voting. Yeah, I think that's all. I don't know how I'm gonna leave my videos, so I'm just gonna peace out for right now, and we'll figure that out later. Bye.